Good morning, Claire.
Good morning.
I'm Shanaz Sheikh. In Pakistan, I belong from a rural area of Sindh, Sakhar district.
Mhm.
And over there, I feel I have an experience in working in Sindh, my Sindh province, that there is the biggest barrier is that this is a male dominated society. Our society is male dominated society, and actually because of uneducation and unawareness, they don't allow their wives, sisters, or daughters to participate in government programs. This is the big barrier. And because they are not aware what is the benefit of coming in government, and they don't know the importance of this. So this is, I think, this is the big barrier. The elections, women don't get the powers. So our male say, always says, what is the use of it? कि इतना हम जो है इतना मरें खपें और उसके बावजूद बावजूद भी जो है we don't have powers.
Exactly, women are not allotted those powers. So I think she's speaking. So she's saying that women, they are not, they are not, those powers, they are not given to them. So this is also the biggest barrier which they face.
वो बुलाना चाहेंगे, मतलब जैसे बाहर निकले, लेडीज को अवेयर कर रहे हैं और उनमें से सिलेक्ट करके लेडीज लाएं, तो हम समझते हैं कि और ज्यादा
That women over here, they are not allowed to participate in general elections because they have those reserve seats quota and they are not allowed to participate in general elections. This is the biggest barrier also which they face to participate in local government. This is also one of the biggest issue over here, that politicians, already selected politicians, they favor their women and their members and their family members more, rather than selecting them on their like other members on their opportunities or on their standards. So they favor their members and bring them forward. I mean, they don't care about these things, rather they're experienced or not. So this is also one of the biggest barrier which normally our counselors face. इसके अलावा कोई
My name is Zebul Nisa and I am from Punjab, district Kasur. I really appreciate this effort which are going to be which held by LCA for arranging such a great event for the empowerment of women. Actually, we are as local government representatives. We are facing a lot of problems, like we are suppressed by the male dominant society over here. So that's why we are having a lot of problems in districts. So the one of the biggest problem which we are facing are the budget funding system, because they don't want to give us funds to women counselors for the development projects. This is the, I think, major issue which we are facing in the district. Thank you.
गुलशन बीबी मेरा नाम है और डिस्ट्रिक्ट डेरा इसमें खान से ताल्लुक रखती हूँ.
Our area, there are a lot of political influentials, and the policies of the local governments are that the political parties, they will nominate women against the women seats. So it limit their participation on open seats. So if you are favorite of the political party, only then you can be part of the councils. So this is, I think, issue of the policy which is restricting participating of common women go into the elections. It is very pleasant, and I am happy that all women, they have the view that they don't want to be on the reserve seats, rather than they want to contest the election. They won't go to the community and they want to take the vote. They want to be member of the council by taking the vote. Secondly, this is the big barrier, the reserve seats. And when there are reserve seats, it only depend upon the influential of the areas and the political party. And normally, she is saying, normally they nominate their house servant females and somehow the kith and kins. Thank you.
And she And she also mentioned that this new local government tenure has reduced the ratio of reserve seats for women also. It was 33% when in 2001, but now it has reduced to 22%. So this is also a barrier for women to participate in local government.
साइदा मेरा नाम है और मैं डिस्ट्रिक्ट हरिपुर के से ताल्लुक रखती हूँ बीओजी की नेशनल मेंबर हूँ और डिस्ट्रिक्ट की कौंसिल मेंबर भी रह चुकी हूँ और नामजद चेयरपर्सन हूँ डिस्ट्रिक्ट कमेटी स्टेटस फॉर वुमेन डिस्ट्रिक्ट हरिपुर से
So basically, she's saying that district committees, women committees, they are registered, but they are not functional. So this is also an issue, and she wants local council association to do something for that. And she wants that obviously to empower women and work for their capacity building and to make their committees at district level functional. So what local councils can do in this? So this is what she's asking.
My name is Pradhana Abbas, advocate from Sahiwal Division, and welcome to you, both of you. I want main 4 points that I choose that are main barriers in our politician system. The first of all, there is no budget plan for women. The second one is lack of education. They have don't any program. They have not awareness of their importance, and they have not any strategic plan for what she wants to do in this system. And number three, the family choices is the main reason in our political system. Family, they have not family background, but they are encourage ladies, but they are sometimes bad luck, they are ignore them. And this is the main three reasons. They have not strategic plan, and budget and lack of education is main three barriers. Thanks.
Hello, good morning, Claire and Jenny. Nice to see you again. So I'm Fozia Khalid Waraich, and I'm the only mayor between all these councillors. But unfortunately, the problems of mine are a little bit same with these councillors, because our society is a men-dominate society. And when I was elected the mayor of Toba Tek Singh, then at that time everybody was thinking that nah, she's a woman, she can't do that. It was a perception, and even bureaucracy give me a tough time, because they give me a lot of tough time, and many hurdles was in my way, because they think that she's a woman, and she can't handle all these things. But I alhamdulillah prove myself in the men dominate society, and the word she is a woman, she can't do that, I make my strength, and I prove myself. So I think the continuity of democracy, the continuity of local governments, I think this will change over society, and gradually I hope that men will think that women are also very respectful, and we will give them the space in our political scenario. So hopefully, and I think we should hope for the best. Thank you.
So basically, Ms. Fauzi is actually a role model and a positive example for everyone as a woman to have a successful profession.
90% of the issues that you're raising are issues that have been raised by women's political committees in other parts of the Commonwealth. And so it is quite clear to me that there are constant issues around access to finance and budgetary decision-making within councils, but also access to finance for women politicians to run their election campaigns, to attend meetings, to attend council. All of these issues are really quite common across many of the countries that we're working in. I think the issue around quotas and running for election and the divisions that creates within councils, so not being considered a real councillor if you come in on reserved seats, is a big issue which is faced in other countries that have reserved seats, and something which I think a lot of work is being done around, you know, really increasing awareness on those council seats being just as valid and just as necessary in the decision-making processes. I think that issue around awareness and family support is an issue that we've seen across many other countries that we work in. So, you know, really, we have partners who are doing work within communities to increase awareness and interest and acceptability of women taking on that political role and taking on that leadership role at community level. And then I think very much, you know, these issues on being role models, because I think each and every one of you are absolutely role models within your community and across the country for, you know, women forging a path into politics in what is absolutely, you know, very much a male-dominated society, and a society which is in the process of change to increase women's inclusion, women's decision-making across the board. So today we're talking about politics, but, you know, there's many other areas of society where also, you know, women's inclusion is something which is progressing in Pakistan, but maybe not progressing as quickly as we would like to see it advance. I think also that issue around who receives nominated seats is something that many places are also dealing with. So, you know, thinking about ensuring that the most qualified candidates are being put forward by political parties is something that we are definitely looking to work at. And it's one of the work streams of our network, is working with local councils associations like we are with you today, but also working to influence political parties and to work with them to strengthen their gender inclusive policies and to make those more proactive in addressing some of these issues which come up through programs that at first glance look like they are very much affirmative action programs, but which have other impacts. Definitely want to connect with the Women's Development Committee at the ADLG as the umbrella organization. So, you know, as the organization which brings together the women's development committees of the 4 provincial LCAs, we really see you as the entry point or the point of connection between our network of networks and your networks within Pakistan. So we absolutely want to, you know, be sharing good practice, sharing publications, sharing the work that we are doing at a cross Commonwealth level, but also taking these issues which are the key issues for you in Pakistan and, you know, sending them out towards kind of those Commonwealth heads of government meetings, to the international agenda, so as to kind of bring more awareness to those issues in the international community and, you know, work to gather funds to undertake more project work. I mean, as you know, the meeting that we are having today is funded through an EU project which CLGF and LCAP are implementing jointly. And, you know, we're constantly looking to gather new funds, additional funds, to look at how we can further support women's political inclusion in Pakistan.